Bretton Woods III is already happening, Zoltan Poszar said, in 2022. And that's why since then, off and on, we've been saying things like Bretton Woods III is happening. Bretton Woods III is a process, not an event. And you're seeing manifestations of that.
Welcome to the Morning Markets and Metals with Vince Lanci, where each morning Vince brings you the financial and precious metals news to get you ready for your day. And now, here's Vince.
Good morning, I'm Vince Lanci, and today's market rundown, we're going to talk about gold and silver's next 10 years. Plus, we have a little bit of a recap from an old Zoltan post that is coming to fruition. And we have Michael Every's latest missive on the markets. We're also going to look at the news headlines from a gold perspective today. But first, let's check the prices. Okay. Pop that up there while we're doing that. The dollar is down 15, trading 104.07. 10-year yields are flat at 424. The S&P 500 is 52.39, up 17. The VIX is trading 1308, down today after higher yesterday. Gold is trading 21.95, up $24. That's 1.1%. We're trading around 2,200 now. It is what it is, folks. Silver, 24.75, only up 9 cents. In sympathy with those who need to buy gold, they are selling silver still. Copper, trading 399.64, up 22 basis points. Silver and copper are linked at this moment. Bitcoin is up 741%, trading 70,701. In sympathy with gold, I might add. Ethereum is 36.32. Palladium and platinum are actually mixed today. Palladium trading 1,000, platinum trading 904. WTI is trading 82.51, relentlessly higher, up 19 cents today. And natural gas 167. Nobody cares about it until it's too late. Grains are all down. Soy, corn, wheat down 4 cents, slightly negative, and a penny, respectively, 11.98, 4.29. And 558.70. Okay. What are we going to talk about? Let me just check my little notes over here. Oh, here's the homepage. JPM says Bitcoin is not cannibalizing gold. We happen to agree with them. We also know that there's other reasons for that. The big long, a lot of people like that. And Zero Hedge had a really, really nice post out yesterday, and they were kind enough to give us permission to share it with free subscribers. And it's very trading centric about how you think about markets. Anyway, we recommend you read that. Well, let's go to it. Actually, let's start here. Bretton Woods III is already happening, Zoltan Poszar said, in 2022. And that's why since then, off and on, we've been saying things like Bretton Woods III is happening. Bretton Woods III is a process, not an event. And you're seeing manifestations of that. You're seeing a gradual tipping point. You're seeing segments of the world awaken. Now, there's lots of reasons for that. Today, the World Bank has a report out which is tied to the IMF, which is tied to the SGO, which is tied to BRICS, which is tied to the G7, which is tied to the BIS. It's all dots being connected right now, slowly. So let's get into the context of the Bretton Woods III thing. That post, by the way, is reattached at the bottom. Here's the market commentary. Nothing new, but something definitive. Gold is up 1% today. Things will get hairy in the West. All world wars are trade wars gone sideways. Gold will have $200 up days and $200 down days. Silver will explode to $100 and collapse to $5. Exchanges will declare force majeure and suspend delivery when primary clearing firms go under. Public access vaults will be depleted even as long as they are used for global pricing. Awkward phrase. Public asset vaults will be continually drained, even though they're broadcasting price globally. Why am I saying all this? Because it's about daily price. Those buying silver and gold now don't care about daily price. That goes for when it's higher as well as when it's lower. Those selling do. Buyers care about the metal and will value it using long-term moving averages for future trade. The BRICS has already said that. You can't spoof them out on a one-day lower move. Daily prices will mean less and less as time progresses, and physical availability will mean more and more. The caveat is, if you are buying, hoping to make money tomorrow, next week, or next month, don't. That's not how it works. All right. Let's go to the news, because nothing of this is about gold, but it's all about gold. The EU has launched probes into Apple, Alphabet, and Meta in the first use of a landmark new law designed to rein in big tech's market power. The Meta story: Capital is going to go on strike. Businesses are going to do less business, and they're going to park their money in areas that are less risky. Buy gold. Reddit shares jumped 30% on Monday as investors continued snapping up the stock following last week's IPO. People will always chase waterfalls and create bubbles. Don't be them with money you can afford to lose. Next, David Calhoun stepped in to address a crisis at Boeing. He is stepping aside 4 years later, with the manufacturer still mired in a crisis over the quality of its planes. Denial of systemic problems by people in power rewards those not in power who identify those problems and insulate themselves against them. Buy silver. Employment in nearly one-third of U.S. states remains below pre-pandemic levels, with California and New York registering the steepest declines that likely reflect a pickup in migration to other parts of the country. The data is cooked. It always has been, but now it's becoming news. People are very happy at the party when their refrigerator is filled with beer, as one of my founders and personal friends said. They start to get angry when there's no beer left, or there's only 2 left, and someone else's hands are in the refrigerator. Okay? People are talking about the data now because there's no beer left in the refrigerator. Adam Neumann, the former chief executive and co-founder of WeWork, recently submitted an offer to buy the bankrupt co-working company for more than $500 million. He has the money to buy it back. Buy silver. The owner of Legoland, Sea Life, and Madame Tussauds plans to charge visitors more during peak summer weekends than rainy weekdays in the off-season. Real-time pricing in goods means real-time pricing in gold. Buy gold. All right, geopolitics. More division in the world and more ass covering by American politicians. We'll go right to the next thing. Data on deck, durable goods orders. There are several pieces out today. Let me see what else is up. Durable goods, the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, and 10 a.m. is consumer confidence. Okay, so it's a pretty busy day. I want you, if you're a gold and silver person watching this, and a Bitcoin person too, to now look at data events as opportunities to buy assets that you want to buy, like gold, like silver, like Bitcoin, as those people that are worried about day-to-day prices are selling because of bad news. Okay? Be patient now. Okay, so what else? Oh, and at the bottom, Zoltan's latest, Breton Woods III, is destined to happen. It's already happening. That's from 22, right? So it's not the latest, but it's the latest back then. And I'm proud to say we correctly handicapped what he was talking about then and explained it. Anyway, hope I have an appropriate mug today. Thank you to the founder who gave it to me. Let's look at the markets themselves. Gold, what did I say yesterday? This is the range. I said we had a long wick above. Expect a long wick below. If this is a balanced market, expect the market to traverse to the high end of the range and possibly break out again. If there is no selling in the market, or if there is buying in the market. And the third one was expect us to stop and go back into the range if there is neither and the market is recalibrating. So at this point, you want to say, oh, the market's going higher. And it's tempting to say that, but we're still in the range. Okay. So we're in the wick now. So every tick higher we go, you're less concerned about the range below. And every minute we stay in here, you're more concerned about it. As I said before, I'll say it again. There are no shorts in this market anymore. There are only longs waiting to buy. And the only people they will buy from is other people who are convinced to sell, like Bitcoin. So this is the market. Use your levels. I'm always worried about things like long wicks above. But, I'm going to buy dips. And I'm actually going to buy physical. And you say, well, why would you buy physical at 2,200? Because I've been long since 1,800 and I'm selling my paper longs out and taking those profits and parlaying it into physical. That's how I trade. Anyway, I'm Vince. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching this morning's Markets and Metals Update with Vince Lanci. Brought to you each day by Miles Franklin Precious Metals. For this week's special is 2023 dated 1-ounce silver Cougarans for only $3.10 over spot. Cougarans come from one of the major sovereign mints in South Africa and are also IRA eligible. Find out more about how Precious Metals IRA works or to get your Cougarans, call or email us at 833-326-4653 or arcadia@milesfranklin.com. Please note that this video is not intended as legal licensed financial trading advice and is to be used for informational purposes only. Please contact your financial advisor before making any decisions, and thanks for watching.